Alright everyone, and welcome back to Back of the Kop, today's episode 20. And before we get into today's episode, if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to Back of the Kop on YouTube. You like, you comment, you share, all that sort of stuff. Follow our socials, and all that sort of stuff. I'm not going to send kind of cards to anyone either this episode. But what we're going to do is we're going to get straight into it. We're going to try something new today. You probably have seen the game on YouTube and TikTok. It's called Football Imposter. So our producer Milo has texted three of us, a footballer, and the other person, imposter. So, for example, if the player is Mohamed Salah, Hugo says King, that might be the imposter. He might get onto it straight away, and he could guess it there and then and win the game. Yeah. So we'll have a few rounds. We'll have a few words each before because you could just ruin it straight away in the last 30 seconds. Yeah. So we'll have a few words each.
There'll be one word, or can it be a few?
You could, if it depends, you can do like a slight phrase. Okay. But I think one word's probably best. But if there's a phrase, there's a phrase.
Yeah. Okay.
So you go on first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go on.
Good song.
Brother.
Premier League.
Premier League winner.
This Jimmy's definitely the imposter here. Legend.
Sky Sports.
Scouser.
If you know, you know. Spurs.
Spurs? Nah, you know. Bald.
Barcelona.
Midfielder.
Goal scorer midfielder.
Run out of words here, me. Lanky.
No big head.
What was that? European.
African.
Come on, we've got a vote here.
Yeah, we've got to call them. You.
Yeah. Scouser, lad. It was Yaya Toure.
Oh.
He like manager of Spurs under 18s or 21s or
I
something.
had no clue there,
When
you
you
know.
said Spurs.
Yeah, I swear he's like manager there like 21s.
I had no
Your
clue.
face, I said no big head.
Thought I was in when I said Premier League.
Yeah, that Scouser was...
Yeah, that gave it away a bit. And European as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you're not
stumped
good
the
at that.
gaff
I
out
don't
there.
know why. I had no clue he was going for.
To be fair, that's not hard though, with good song and brother, like.
Yeah. Good song.
But yeah, they're bang on though, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
When you said good song, I was thinking like it's got to be Diaz or it's got to be someone.
So why did you say Scouser?
Yeah, Colombian scouts, really. And then you said brother. I was like, Diaz hasn't got a brother, so I thought of McAllister. And I was like, I would just go 10 basic. Are we gonna do another one?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Have we got another one, Milo?
Yeah, I swear he's something to do with Spurs like under 21s or 18s or something.
Never seen
Let me
that,
Google
like.
this right now, otherwise, lads. That was terrible.
Yeah, otherwise you nearly gave yourself away
Yeah.
there.
Put a belt away for Yaya as well. Cake. Remember the kick off we had at City?
Yeah.
When
Why,
he,
you're not going to bait cake also?
Nah, I didn't have a bird cake and he was murdered over it.
Really,
Yeah, apparently he put a spell on City as well, didn't he?
Yeah, I was going to say something about that, but I didn't know like if anyone would get
Yeah,
it.
under 16 coach. That's so rogue from me, lad. But yeah, he had something to do with Spurs. I just remember seeing that photo of him in the Spurs gear.
Oh, yeah, that does ring a bell now, to be fair.
I've never seen
He's definitely done it. Lad, he's definitely been on like Sky Sports News or something. Doing something with Spurs.
Stitched up big time, man.
Yeah.
One you start, Dan. We'll just pass it along one.
Yeah, go ahead.
I vote Dan.
Yeah, it's alright. Donkey.
Striker.
Corner.
Left foot.
Spain.
Dreadlocks.
Let's do another one. That was so blazing.
That's a hard one.
That was worse than European.
That's a hard
Scouser.
one.
Who was it?
Aspas.
Yeah,
It was a Rigi, mate.
What was it? You donkey?
Yeah, but the side right before he tells us another one who we're starting with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start with Jim then.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll start with me.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you're going to edit that bit out.
Nah, they're all going to see you struggle to get Aspas.
The only ones you can think of, Aspas.
That's alright. That's alright. Oh dear.
Yeah, Aspas. That corner against Chelsea, man.
Yeah, no, because when you said corner, I thought like the Barca game.
I was lost on that. I had about 2 words for him. And that was it.
How did he get a league off Donkey though?
I know,
I don't know, because he was a bit of a...
I thought you done alright when you said striker. I was like, he's gone
I
off.
thought it was Andy Carroll before Origi.
Mm.
The
Yeah.
donkey.
I know, Origi went donkey, like, I don't know why I said Origi.
Yeah, there's so many donkeys you can think of. Like.
No, because, I only thought Origi, you said corner, so I was thinking of the Barca goal.
I said
Yeah.
corner them.
Did you?
Yeah, I said corner.
No, but what did he say first, donkey, or?
Yeah.
And as I say striker?
No,
said
you said
donkey.
Origi.
No, you said striker, you did
I
say
said
striker.
striker.
Oh, did you?
You done well with that one.
Yeah.
So am I starting?
Yeah, you start.
Okay. Dr. Waternoose.
English.
What did you say, Jim?
Dr. Waternoose.
What? English. Premier League.
Gravy.
Uber Eats.
Chiffy.
Just Eat.
Scandal.
Relegation scrap.
Everton.
Bald.
West Ham.
West Brom.
Sammy Lee.
Fat.
England manager.
Pardew.
Klopp.
Park the bus. Struggling here.
I've got no idea. Fatty.
Hang on, he's just used my word.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Didn't realise that.
I know what I'm picking here, me.
I hope he doesn't watch this.
100% win rate.
I don't know who to vote, you know.
I vote down me.
I've got Kyoto.
Me?
Nah, it's not definitely not that. It's definitely
Yeah, I'm
you.
saying
Like.
Me?
Callum as well.
Yeah,
I
I'm
clocked on to what he said there.
I'm going Kyoto.
Yeah, it is me. Like, who was it?
Sam
Sam
Allardyce.
I thought it was Sam Allardyce. Yeah.
Yeah,
I have clocked on to late. Who said? Who made me pick? I thought it was Beto for some reason. When she used to...
Beto.
Yeah.
Talking about gravy and Beto.
God, we said relegation scrap. Someone said Everton.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I said
managed
Everton.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why that's it.
You managed Everton, didn't you, for
Beto,
a few
no
months?
way.
Have you not seen that meme of Allardyce and Dr. Waternoose from Monsters Inc?
No.
No, it's so
I've got
funny.
no idea
Didn't
what that
Beto
means.
work in KFC? Lad, Beto worked in KFC. I'm telling you now.
I'm surprised the first thing you thought of KFC and gravy is
You
Beto.
said KFC gravy Everton. I thought Beto. I thought that was a good. That was not. I got off that me.
You work in the KFC on County Road?
Nah. I don't know when it was, but I'm pretty sure he worked at KFC. Lad, I swear.
Sam will stop talking about Ashbass and Allardyce and we'll get into Newcastle and Quarterback. We scored 10 goals in 2 games. Up the fucking Reds.
About time.
I know.
Yeah.
About time.
About time indeed. 2 amazing performances, and I think it all started with obviously it started with the Carabao game because it was the game first.
Yeah.
But I think we set the tone early, getting at them.
Yeah.
And the fact we were able to put a few past them give us a little bit of hope going into Newcastle.
Yeah.
And we started really slow at Newcastle. The first 20 minutes were really poor. I'd say up until the goal really, weren't it? And then once they scored, we got at them. We done what we'd done at Carabao, and
Do you know what? I think against Newcastle, the ref helped us, you know, because he was giving away some terrible decisions,
Yeah.
and I think that got the crowds back
Mad
up.
the way that's the only way you can get at Anfield angry
I
now.
know.
It's like a
I know.
crazy
Yeah,
decision.
yeah. Like, I think that helped us a lot, because after that, the crowd didn't half lift, and I think the goal woke us up a bit, and then the ref was just burning everyone's head out. So,
Similar to that Arsenal game a few years ago.
with Xhaka and Sense.
Yeah, that felt.
when Arteta, kicks off with
Klopp.
with Klopp.
Yeah.
weren't
And
it,
then there was
the
the
man,
Xhaka and
Yeah,
sent
yeah.
one as well, and like that proper
Finished
got
2-2, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I loved it. When that was when the ref was making my decision, I was like, yeah, said to our key, this is boss. Trust me, this Anfield's going to get angry on, which is what we need, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
even
it
Anthony
did.
Gordon giving it to the Kop as well when he
Yeah,
scored.
that doesn't help,
yeah.
does it?
I hate him, you know.
That lost him the game. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, I know.
How's he not being sent off, by the way?
Oh, on the Alisson one.
Well, didn't he elbow McAllister in the throat as well, or whatever?
I haven't seen the Alisson one back, but it looked...
Yeah,
No, the
bad,
Alisson,
like,
his foot was off the floor, and it was like, there.
he proper catches him on.
How is he not, like... How is he still doing that after what happened in the other game?
In the first 10 minutes as well, he was involved in 2, like...
He's just stupid, like...
Yeah.
But it absolutely brain dead, honestly.
He's
And
a
then he
red
goes
leg,
and
isn't he?
scores, and I
Yeah.
was just like, oh.
Yeah.
That was always going to happen, that I feel like.
Yeah.
After the game that happened, after the other game. Yeah.
Same, he's on par with Trent. He hates it, lad, I swear. All lads are saying he did take him in a heartbeat, but nah.
It was nice to get them 2 goals quickly as well. Just
Yeah.
to go in, winning at half time.
The French Torres, eh?
Yeah.
He's so good, isn't he?
Unbelievable, man.
Like,
Wow.
it's mad like how quick the second goal was. That was like a prime Liverpool type of
Yeah,
goal, where it
definitely.
just from the goal, all it took was it 10 seconds?
It was just getting the ball forward fast.
Yeah.
And that's something that we've been lacking for all season, pretty much.
That's what you're screaming at, because anything can happen.
Yeah.
When you leave a play, especially if you play like a TK one-on-one with a defender, then
Yeah, that's been one of the main issues, this season. Slow, just it's far too slow. Back, sideways, back, sideways.
I wouldn't mind that though if you mix it in with the fast.
Yeah.
It's like
Nah,
I think-
there's times where you've got to slow the game down. But
Yeah,
and
yeah.
City and that do, like, they've done it well for years. But when there's times where find the passes, verting it in, like, in between the lines and that, and they're just like, they're looking at them and turning and passing it sideways and thinking, just get it forward, Vert. It's like, that's where you want Vert, and that's where, that's where he's good at.
You can do all like the nice pretty pass around the back, but it's got to have a purpose.
Yeah.
And I feel
There's
like
no
we've had no
purpose.
purpose
Yeah.
for like all season pretty much. And sometimes the best thing to do is just put the ball into an area forward and then go and win the second ball.
I also thought we were playing the long ball a lot more against Newcastle as well, which was nice to see because TK can, he can handle himself, can't he? And then I felt like we were winning quite a few second balls as well,
Yeah,
which is another thing we've been crying out for all season because it's worked so well against us. Like, why not try it ourselves?
Do you know what as well? Gapco deserves a mention, I thought. Nah,
he did, he
I
played
thought
well.
he played well, me. I thought, like, he's had a lot.
It was nice to see him be aggressive for once.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
that bit in the first half when he gets it in like halfway in zone half and he skips for like 3
Yeah.
players,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my god,
But
this
you
is
wanna
not
see-
Cody Gakpo I'm
There
watching
was
here,
one
is it?
as well towards the very end where,
Oh,
like,
that was
on the
brilliant,
byline where he skipped
Yeah.
by a
That was
few. That
brilliant.
was
That was
lovely,
like a little Isaac home against
Yeah, it
Everton.
was,
he's
yeah.
been listening to us give him shit, hasn't he?
Yeah, nah, lad, he's been under some criticism, but I thought, yes.
To answer like that.
Yeah. I thought, he didn't play brilliant, but he was a lot better, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of good individual performances. I know it was a great team performances, but like it was a Stella McAllister performance. Gravenberch looked at his best. Canate,
Yeah.
again after the few weeks he's had, like
Yeah.
again, props to him.
Yeah. Could have happened to a better person to score.
Not
Yeah.
even the goal, like
Yeah.
quite frankly, the goal was just the icing on the cake. But the performance was what he's not done all season,
Yeah.
and then he's gone.
But you know, with
I've done
Canate
it.
there as well, which is something that people probably being a bit negative towards him, whereas when it gets tough, his head goes down a little bit, but he stood up at 1-0 down. When we went 1-0 down, he was the one leading us. That's probably the most I've ever seen him lead.
And he couldn't have had a harder week, could he?
Innit?
That's what
So
I mean,
to come back when, like Slot even said, didn't he? He said something like, you can have the time off, but he was like, no, I want to get back in.
Yeah, he said, because we had injuries and he could see
Yeah,
us struggling.
exactly. So he's come back in and he's helped us, like,
That shows a lot. Like,
yeah, props
He's-
to him.
yeah, I thought the whole team.
Kind regards.
But I thought Salah stunk the gaff out, from being honest.
I thought
It's
I
offside.
thought he started well though. I thought he was on the ball quite often, quite similar to the Villa game, where the way he started, where he was on the ball quite often. He was just didn't look afraid, he didn't shy away from the game, and then again I feel like it come away from a little bit. Ekatike and Vert ran the show in the end.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Like
Them two together.
they're ridiculous, aren't
they're
they? It's
dangerous
like
now.
watching Gerrard and Suarez, isn't it?
Yeah, they
Vert's done so well for the first goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what you're missing with him though. That's what he's not done. He'll turn back and play that little ball. Or,
Yeah.
But the fact he's got a little bit of confidence now, he's shooting, he's getting at his man, and if he loses the ball, he'll win it back and go again.
he's at his best now. He's just doing
He's
what he
showing it
wants.
now, isn't he?
Yeah, the pair of them are kicked on massively. We've
Yeah.
seen with Ekatike at the beginning, like what he could offer, whereas with Vert, we were like, he can pass a ball like Thiago. And
You go to Anfield, don't you? Obviously, most importantly, see Liverpool win. But there's also another element going in the match where you want to get took off, entertaining off your seat. And like in recent years, Coutinho was probably the best. And then when we got rid of Coutinho, I was a bit devastated because I thought that, like, X-factor elements where he can get you off your seat.
Yeah.
And then Thiago come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after that first year...
Firmino, gotta give
well,
him...
Firmino was, but he was different. He was more, like,
Yeah.
up
He
close.
was the glue, weren't he?
Yeah.
Not as
whereas
flashy.
He
Like,
wasn't as flashy,
yeah.
whereas Thiago do something, you're like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
And then now, when Vert gets the ball, I love having players who don't know what they're going to do on the
Yeah.
ball in a positive way.
Yeah.
Like, to have that creativity. Yeah, not like a Gakpo,
I
like
was
a
gonna say, I never know what
cut.
Gakpo was gonna do.
But, like, having a player like that, and then up front as well, like, Ekatiké's got that element to him where you're like, that second goal, just out of nowhere, just changed the pace and went, that finish. To have the audacity to even try that finish.
Just like the way he just like stands the defender up as well.
He slowed him down,
Yeah,
didn't he?
yeah,
And
and
then
he's
just
like, I'm going to take it past you, yeah. And to finish like that with no backlift, it's just unbelievable. It's just a toe poke, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's just it's such a good
Like the
finish.
Torres
that.
goal against Chelsea.
Yeah, it
wasn't
was quite.
Yeah.
The
It was just so-
Liverpool account even posted
Yeah.
it, and he like
It
side
was
by
just so-
side.
it
shows
was so
that-
similar.
That's how you know a player's in confidence as well when they don't even think about what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's just all
Just
instinct.
instinctive.
And
Yeah.
that's
Even,
all.
even the first goal's not special, but even his movement forward,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
he knows where Vert is going to put it. That's the type of relationship that they've got now,
That's
isn't
what I
it?
mean. And at the start of the season, he was brilliant, FTK, and the most exciting thing is, now Vert is, like, at his best, FTK's going to shine even more,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? And them two together,
What I like about him as well is he's a striker that wants to get involved, but he's
Yeah.
not too involved.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can have a striker who wants to be involved in the ball too much,
Yeah.
and we're not set up like the Firmino days where we've got bombing on foot,
Yeah,
wide
yeah.
players,
Yeah.
when Salah's legs aren't the same, and Gakpo's not, and Mane. So
Yeah.
he gets involved enough, but also stays away enough to where he's in them areas, like his first goal, and that's like pure football and understanding.
Well, he dropped deep for the first goal, and then you watch his run. He like kind of slows his run down into the box, and then he sees Vert get the ball, and then he attacks the front post, and it's so clever from him. Like, again, one of the first things as a kid when you're a striker, you're taught to attack the front post, but he does it so well every time.
Yeah.
He knows there's going to be Salah behind them or a third man midfielder, whether it be McAllister or whoever running in. So he's like the front post is man of him, Mr. Ball or someone else there, but he always wins the flick or scores.
That's what I mean. Even like the other side of the game where it was Newcastle's right centre half, was it that?
Malik Chow, was it?
Chow, was how it was. He bullied him in the air. His little one-touch sets off to
He's got
Gakpo
everything,
and
hasn't he?
Vert and that.
Yeah.
It was like, and the way he chose it, he knew in the air he's not going to beat Dan Burn in the air. So he ran off the back of Dan Burn a few times, and then physically when I played on the other centre half, and just little details like that you like got something special here. up
They were
front.
raving about him, Newcastle as well, that Malik Chow, saying that he was like, when Botman started, his Chow's first season is better than Botman's first season, and like he's going to be 10 times better. And
He
Ekatike,
was poor on Saturday, wasn't he?
yeah, Ekatike had the run of him, didn't he? But again, like I said, there was so many good individual performances.
I thought Gravenberch was
I thought
excellent.
Gravenberch was
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like,
He was our best midfielder.
it
Like,
was one touch in between. Again, it was stellar Gravenberch. Like
Yeah.
one touch in between, and then it was quick pass, and he joined the attack as well.
Yeah.
But it looked like us of last season where we could slow the game down in stages and have that controlled at slot once, and then we find the right moments and go bang, and then that's where you hit them and we make them pay, and we did for every goal.
Even at 3-1, it looked like we wanted to go and get the fourth.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think we were just sat behind the ball, give them 20 minutes and us seeing it out, which if we'd have done it, fair enough. But like, we go to the game to see those goals, to see Liverpool be on the attack for 90 minutes. Obviously the first 18 minutes were terrible, but like, in seeing the 80th minute when you're 3-1 up and they're still going for that fourth, committing that many bodies, like, and
It was a
run that
good
we've
day
been
all
in,
round, yeah.
it was.
The atmosphere was boss as well.
Yeah.
Was the
Again,
atmosphere
even
much better.
before the game, after the game, like it's something that, well, Liverpool fans, especially us, have been crying out for, is a good atmosphere. Like before the game, and the pub was chocker. Even after, like normally at 8 o'clock, people piss off home or whatever, but it was a good day in general, wasn't it? And then the fact that we topped it off with 4 goals after
Even at 1-0, it weren't bad either. The atmosphere, I didn't think.
No,
Like, I don't feel like it was one of them where like, everyone drops their head. I still felt like
got rallied though, didn't it? Because
Yeah.
of goal.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It was basically from the Alisson tackle, wasn't it? It was just it was set early.
Yeah.
The tempo. I think if it had went 2-0, it'd have fell flat. But there was no way it was
I
falling
can't,
flat.
I can't remember them having a chance after 1-0.
No,
Yeah.
they were poor, weren't they?
I think
Yeah,
the
they're shit,
atmosphere
though.
was it was a big game. That was a proper big game. You had Chelsea and United both winning, and you've got to. If we wouldn't have won there, we were what, like 4 points, 3 points behind, like all them, and that top 5 then it's starting to look less likely. Do you know what I mean? But I thought that was a big win to keep us in the mixer.
One thing I want to touch on as well is obviously we're chasing for that top 5 spot, but the winter qualified us in the top 8 for the Champions League, which means we can play either Juve, Galatasaray, Atletico or Club Brugge. Who just wants?
Juve.
Yeah, well, obviously, like, we've not played Juve for years. We played Atletico a fair bit, Bruges, but I don't think they'll get through. So, as a realistic one, that's a Juve and Atletico. I prefer to play.
So is it Juve? Is it Atletico? Is it Galatasaray and Bruges played to it?
No,
No,
it's Galatasaray,
Juve.
Juve, and then Atletico, Club Bruges.
If we're saying on percentage, we say Atletico and Juve.
Bang on, we're going to Atletico, innit?
They've already beaten this year, like,
Atletico are looking good, you know. Club Bruges beat some decent teams last Champions League.
You still fancy
They
them
beat
over 2
Barca.
legs, though?
Did they beat? No, they didn't beat.
Beat Marseille.
Yeah, they
Beat Marseille 3-0. That's what kept them in it as well.
Yeah,
Because
they
Marseille
beat them like comfortably, like what, 3-4-0.
3-0, yeah. It was so Marseille were like, they basically, I think they just needed to draw to qualify, but if they lost by 3 or 4 goals, depending on other results, they dropped out.
And then the Benfica one.
And then Struben scored it, and at the last minute, Paphos needed 1 goal. They were 2-1 up, and then I don't know whether it was like mental or whatnot, but someone said like you need to score 3 more if you want to have a chance, and then they just go and score 2 dead quick. So it was like within the matter of like 3 or 4 minutes, someone different qualified. The Marseille announcer at the ground announced that they were through, and then the Benfica keeper goes and scores and knocks them out. Like people had left the ground thinking that they were through because the game was over.
That was
great.
So it's most likely going to be Juve or Atletico then.
That's what I mean,
if they both win their qualifies, then it's a draw, is it, between us and Spurs to play? Okay,
basically, yeah. So I'd like to have Juve. I think that'd be boss, wouldn't it? Like Chiesa winner.
I think we'll beat either of them though.
Would you go?
I think we'll beat all 4.
Yeah, probably would you. Yeah. I think we beat all 4, but you know, this is assuming that Atletico and Juve get through, isn't it? Because like they most likely will. So I think
I'm honestly not convinced on Atletico or Juve.
But just a Simeone side in Europe, we've seen it before.
Since Spalletti was at Juve now, since Spalletti's came in as well, they've done
that
quite
Club
well.
Bruges and Galatasaray, they're both decent, on it.
They're not as good as Juve and Atletico though.
Atletico have been terrible this season.
They're still like 3rd in the league though. They're not that bad.
That's Spanish, lad. That's the Spanish.
Yeah, but they're not awful. Like they're still better teams than Bruges and Galatasaray.
Juve are doing alright in their league, but when it comes to Europe, they're not doing as great.
Yeah, they never really did that well in Europe.
Simeone's record in Europe is poor in the Champions League.
Atletico got beat by a Bodo Glimt at home.
So did City.
Yeah.
Like,
you want it?
We got beat by PSV at home, lad.
No, I don't know, yeah.
It is classic though for us to finish 3rd again and could potentially end up with Juve or Atletico. Like no matter what you think goes, and that's still a hard draw on paper.
Yeah.
Like it's still not a draw you
City
want to have. No.
So they can get into Real Madrid. Then I think it was Barca, then Bayern or Arsenal, and then Bayern or Arsenal.
No,
they go the whole way.
I think we can get in the quarter. Sorry, we can get. It's Barca, Chelsea, Newcastle or PSG, is it?
Yeah.
So that's our run.
And we've got a tough run, like.
I'd take that, me.
I think it'll probably work in our favour to bigger the game.
Yeah.
Especially in English sides. I know you said before, like, you were really fancy Chelsea. But we've got a great record versus English clubs in Europe.
Yeah, we have to be fair, yeah.
And as I said, I think, again, 2 legs, I think we'd beat anyone. Or we'll go so with them anyway.
We said that last week, didn't we? And it was all doom and gloom last week, but there's no one you really fear in Europe.
No one's standing out in Europe.
No. Whereas last year it was like, you know, you don't want to play PSG.
Yeah.
Everyone was saying that.
Everyone was saying about Liverpool as well.
And Liverpool, but this year, like, I'm not looking at buying it in a bit of a blip now.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't fear getting arsed in Europe. No. I'll come back to bite me saying that, but yeah.
No, I wouldn't fear no one, me.
Again, the only one I don't want to play is Madrid in the final. Because how many times?
And like Madrid the other day, they just getting 2 reds. Like, so if they would have got top 8 if they would have won, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
So that just shows where they're at.
But they've got Benfica in the qualifiers.
Yeah, but even getting 2 reds against no one, like, that's a game they should be winning.
Yeah.
And then they just go to pieces like that. Shows where they're at right now, I think.
I think there's more chance of us beating Madrid over 2 legs than there is in a final.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
you
100%.
do not
Like,
wanna
if
play
they
them
get
in a
to that final stage, it's just like, just give them the
It's just our mentality as well. Like, they've done it to us a few times.
Yeah.
So
No, I'd love, don't get me wrong, I'd back us, if we got to the final with them, I'd back us 100% to win, but it's just not nice playing them in the final. I'd love to get one back on them, because they always about 5 European Cups, do you know what I mean? It's what Courtois does.
Stopey just doesn't play.
Yeah.
But I think whoever we get out of them 4, I think we'll beat comfortably. And I think we'll beat anyone left in the competition. Yeah. And I think it's ours. There's a European Cups we won. We're going to go and win it.
I hope so. Like, it's better than PSG last year, isn't it?
Definitely,
yeah. I agree. We're going to win the European Cup.
So when are them qualifiers then?
next week, I
Next,
think.
2 weeks, yeah.
So we'll find out later.
18, I think it's
The
17th
the
and 18th.
draws,
Bruges would be nice though, wouldn't it?
Easy, it's an easy.
It would be nice, like, it's not probably not going to happen, but
No. I think
That's the most unlikely source, isn't it?
yeah. There's a party that does just want the easiest team left in.
Nah, I want the best. Want to beat the best.
Yeah.
You to be the best, you got to beat the best, haven't you? So
From the quarters onwards, do you know what I mean?
You're playing anyone good anyway,
You're
aren't
gonna
you?
play
So
anyone good, so
that's
I
why I
can
wouldn't
accept
mind.
it from the quarters,
Yeah,
but the
that's
round
what-
16, you just want like just something that gets you into April with something to play for.
Defo.
there's been years though where we've played like Porto later on, Benfica later on, and we're just like, oh,
Villarreal,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? And yeah, Villarreal as well.
Like well, that Villarreal when we won the Champions, when we got beaten in Champions League final, we got there. Like we all went into the Villarreal semi-final like expecting us to
Yeah.
like wipe the floor with them.
but the
and-
one we won it beat Bayern, beat Barca. Like our easiest game was the final.
Yeah.
We had
But we had
PSG and
Porto,
Napoli in the
didn't
group. It was Belgrade,
We had
PSG,
Porto in
Napoli.
the quarters.
Yeah.
Porto, Bayern,
Barca.
Barca, Tottenham. Our easiest game, apart from Belgrade, was the final.
Yeah.
And
Belgrade, we got beat.
we did, but we've got beat at every away game. In the
Yeah,
group.
oh yeah.
We won our 3 home games and then lost our 3
Still
away.
great, like still really impressive to finish forward from the position it was looking
Third?
like.
Third, yeah.
Third, sorry.
Third, yeah.
You know,
Tottenham finished
after PSV, we were all looking at like we've got to go to Inter and Marseille away. This could be dodgy, this.
Yeah.
And then we ended up coming through it. So we did done well there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think in Europe we've been a completely different team.
It's
haven't
just such a different competition to
we?
the Prem. It's
mad.
so much different.
Listening to, was it Monday Night Football or something, and Carragher was saying that team's not built for the Premier League. Like, that's a European, like, cup team,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? And it is, like, the players we've got suits that European cup to a T.
Yeah.
And that them low blocks and that just,
Yeah, it just kills us, doesn't it?
yeah, they
The
don't...
physicality is completely different as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, the team just is completely different. Like, they're just well better in Europe.
Yeah, it's probably become like a bogey league, on it. Like, if you
Yeah.
play someone in the lower half, you know it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah.
Mad, it's
mad.
sad though, innit? Like, you don't get no, like, proper entertaining games no more. It's just all boring, like, throwing in, like, by your box and they're trying to lump it into the box and then you're just like, oh my
If
God.
you could pick though, I personally would rather win the European Cup every day of the year.
100%.
Yeah,
So,
I've seen us win the Premier League now, so I want
Yeah.
the European Cup. Like,
yeah. I would have said, obviously, the league if we hadn't have won it last year. But,
it was important for us to all see one way in
Yeah.
person, but then
Yeah.
I think after that, like, I agree, I'd take the
Yeah.
European Cup any day, just
Yeah.
for the places you go along the way and everything. Like,
yeah,
and then next year we'll win both.
yeah.
Be nice
Not on
that.
better than winning the European Cup.
I want an FA Cup run this year as well. The fact we didn't get to Wembley in the Carabao Dev owed me. Love a Wembley trip.
well, we've got Brighton, haven't we, next?
That'll be tough.
Mm.
It's at home though, innit? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and again, they'll come out. I mean, Brighton is always a tough game, but I think
We
at
beat them.
home
We beat them at Anfield.
What's that
like,
at the
this
quarters?
season,
No,
No,
no.
two
fourth
rounds
round,
before the
yeah.
quarters.
fourth
Yeah.
and
Two?
half.
Yeah, I think we win that. There's a fifth, and then if you win the
Is
fifth,
there,
it's
yeah?
the quarters. I think.
Is there any big teams out of that?
What is it?
The draw wasn't
yeah,
great
Carabao?
last chance. There
Oh,
wasn't
definitely.
many big games.
No.
Palace got beat by Macclesfield, didn't he?
Yeah.
Palace went out. That was a big one.
Yeah, it's only been one
Everton went
game,
out.
wasn't it?
Of course.
The
I
season
said
was done
big
in
teams
Jan.
done.
Yeah, it's true.
I know the only one I can remember really is Macclesfield got Brentford
Yeah.
at their place.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's
Not
like,
many big fixtures there.
yeah,
No,
it's-
there's not. City and Arsenal and Chelsea and all that still got.
didn't Villa and Newcastle get each other actually?
I
Yeah.
think Villa got a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that the only like good
They're the games
fixture?
you want though, where you just like either side, both decent sides, like either one of them goes out, you're happy.
But you could
Yeah.
do it like wasn't like getting like City. Think got like Lincoln, obviously. City always get
There's
the
draws they
worst
get
teams in it.
in the cup competitions is
Yeah.
actually ridiculous.
Did he beat Salford, didn't he?
Yeah,
Was
that-
it? Was
yeah,
it
it's
Salford
like
that
ten
beat them?
one.
Ten nil.
They've got Salford to beat
Salford.
extra.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
10-1, weren't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe.
they get the easiest runs in the FA
Yeah,
Cup and the
it's
Carabao
actually
Cup
mad.
all the time. It's mad.
I think the funniest thing about that though, the extra game, they scored. Obviously, they scored 9, didn't they? And then they scored late on extra, and then
Yeah.
literally straight after they go
Yeah.
and score.
Great goal, the extra one as well.
Yeah, it was
When he goes and gets the ball, don't he?
Yeah. Not bringing it back now, lad.
Before we move on to City, there's been a bit of rumours today with the transfers and stuff. Have you got any clue on Jeremy Jacquet, however you say his name?
No,
Jacket.
never.
What's it called? A little highlight clip on YouTube yesterday.
Next Maldini.
Nah, he looks decent. Like I've not seen much of him, but he just looks calm and fast and just
Brave, doesn't he?
yeah. He looks a good player, but I'm hoping he's any good. I think they played Monaco last night or something, and you got the worst rating on the pitch. Like, you
That's
got a
not good
3.
sign, is it? It's why Chelsea let us have him.
Equip or something. They always do terrible ratings though. Them though, they're ruthless, aren't
I
they?
think it was 3 he got. And my dad's put in
He got a
saying,
3?
yeah. The boss this fella.
You've been in for, is it Gertrude who plays for Sunderland as well?
Yeah.
He's signed for Leipzig and then went on loan to Sunderland the following summer. And apparently we're in for him. But
I think it's broken down now.
It's been broken
but
down.
there was rumours when, I think Slot first signed him, we were going to get him because obviously he
Yeah.
was favoured into Slot, weren't he? But I think someone like a Gertrude will be a bit more like feasible for the squad. Someone who can play in multiple positions but is also proven at a decent level.
Yeah.
Like he'd done it quite a lot in the Dutch league. He's gone to the Bundesliga, done a good job, and he's looked all right at Sunderland.
But even if we do get Jacquard, he doesn't come till June, does he?
I know that's
and it's,
upset
50, and it's 55
So it
million.
doesn't really help anything right now. Like, we need a defender.
Yeah,
Who's going to be our right back for the rest of the season?
exactly.
Do you want Szoboszlai right back in the big European games?
I don't mind it, you know.
No, Frimpong's got to be... No,
I think Frimpong's going to be back soon, Rad. It's only a few
it's
weeks
not too-
apparently.
not
Oh,
too
I
big.
heard 3 to 4 months.
No, 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh, is it? Okay,
Yeah,
sounds
it's
well,
not, it's
ignore
not
me
too
then.
bad. Like,
Well, someone told me 3 to 4 months.
yeah, I like Szoboszlai right back in
Certain games.
certain games.
Mm.
Think,
No, I think
I
he's
think in
good there,
Europe
he
it
should be-
suits him if anything.
He's not a right back,
It's
though.
just,
is he?
it's just
Shit,
where
like
it affects it
Galatasaray.
elsewhere, you know?
Fantastic. But like I just like having a player from fullback who can progress the ball.
Yeah.
Maybe because I've just been watching Trent for the past
Yeah,
10
Yeah.
years or so. But like some when I sit in the Kop, so like obviously get the whole like view from the back of the Kop and
Back of the Kop.
but like some of the passes that he was playing was just like Endo could
Yeah.
never. And,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like even that's not really Frimpong's game either. So like he's just putting balls down the channel
Yeah.
for like
Yeah.
FTK and that. Like
I don't,
even just crossing and that.
yeah, I don't mind him, to be fair. I think, being honest, I think in the middle, I think he's a bit of an headless chicken. Like, he's out of position a lot, do you know what I mean?
I think he struggles in the games
Yes,
when
to
we're
break teams
trying to
down.
break teams
When
down.
we're trying to break
It's
teams
like,
down, he's ideal at right back because
Yeah.
he's got the whole pitch in front of him. Whereas when teams are in tight areas,
He struggles,
does
doesn't he?
struggle,
yeah, it's not
definitely.
as it's not as
His game's
Best
best
game.
when it's an end-to-end game.
Chaotic
and he can
and,
press and
yeah.
he can get stuck in. That's where he excels.
He
But
can be the catalyst of our press sort of thing.
yeah,
like,
but
and
Yeah.
when there's no press to be had, he's
Yeah,
not as
he-
effective, is he?
No.
I think off the top of it, but with Vert, the last two games he's played in that position, that number 10 role, and he's been brilliant. You've got to build that team.
He
around
works his
him now.
bollocks off as well, Vic, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've
People,
got-
people don't realise as well how much he actually runs.
because he
just
doesn't
he's-
go in for a big massive 50-50 doesn't
Yeah.
mean that he's not like
Yeah.
after win the ball back 'cause he pinches the ball back
Yeah.
a moment or forces players to go down like mad positions and then a better player
Yeah.
like McAllister can win the ball because of where Vert has pressurised him into.
Yeah, Slot's got to build, like, keep him there. Don't not put him on that
You've
left.
got to build it around him now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just not as effective off the left, is he?
No, he's not a left winger, lad. He's him with TK in front of him.
There's something to build on.
Yeah,
And
do you know
that's
what I
like
mean?
we said a
You-
few
you
weeks
break
ago,
that up, you're a
didn't we?
sausage.
That we said a few weeks ago that like watching Liverpool, like I don't know what we are, but I
Yeah.
feel like if I know we're gonna build around Vert and TK, there's something to.
That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
there's
Yeah.
something to be
Progression.
excited about.
That was,
isn't
that
there?
was my point a few weeks ago when you were like, there's fuck all there. You can see there's little glimpses of things
Yeah.
that we're trying to build, and
Yeah.
these last 2 games have been body of work of what
Yeah.
we're trying to build.
But
sort of
that's
thing.
only because them two are in the right, like, together in the right position. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
put like the Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, McAllister in on the left. You're back to square
Stop
one. You're
trying to
looking.
fit all your players in. Just
Yeah,
play
yeah.
players in their actual best position.
Yeah,
The
that's
only
what
one
I
that
mean.
like you can accept is Szoboszlai going into right back
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you can do a decent enough job there.
Yeah.
But stop feeling like you have to get Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, McAllister, and
Yeah.
Vert in and have
Because
them
it
to
just
play.
disrupts
Yeah.
what
It's all
has
about the
been
balance.
going well. Do you know
And
what
that's
I
where like Gakpo might not be our best player and he can be frustrating, but if it makes the balance of the team better,
mean? Yeah.
because obviously him and Kirkes again, then I really seen much of them linking up together,
Yeah.
but defensively looked fine, like
Yeah.
working together.
And lads, you should forget, and like Gakpo last season, I'd have said, get rid of Diaz and keep Gakpo. Last season, and to be honest with you, I think
Majority of
I
people
think
did, though.
most people would have said that because he brought you goals.
He just needs some competition, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, but his confidence is just shot.
Yeah.
There is a player in him,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, I don't know if he's Liverpool, but last season I know for a fact that most people were saying they'd rather Gakpo than Diaz to go.
100%. Before we segue onto City, there's obviously we're saying about Ekitike, Vert and Gakpo. When Isak comes in, do you think that causes a bit of a spanner in the works?
Yeah, I just don't want to think about that now, mate.
Do you think it'll be a 60-30 job, or do you think
Well-
it'll be a Ekitike out on the left or an Isak on the left?
Here's my thing with Ekitike as of right now, is that he's brilliant for 70 minutes, and I feel like he fades in games from
Yeah.
70 to
Yeah.
90. And like I think he rightfully came off the other day because you could see that like the 5 minutes prior he'd quieted down.
Yeah.
And if that's his biggest issue in the Premier League, after being in the Prem for 6 months, then we're on to something. Because that can easily be improved. But as of right now, I don't think Ekatike is a 90 minutes player.
You're talking long term now with Isaac and Ekatike, if he's fit. I'm not sure, you know, like...
I just don't see how they both fit in.
No,
I don't see how you get them two in a team with Vert and then still having wingers, because it's clear that Slot wants to play with wingers.
Yeah.
So I don't see how you get them 5 players in it, where you have 2 wingers, Isak and Ekatike and Vert. It's just not possible.
It's just about finding the system, because Salah does play quite centrally. So it could just be that everyone slides across to the left 5 yards and maybe like a centre mid pushes out to the right. And you, like Szoboszlai goes out there when you're in possession.
It's going to be hard, though,
It's going to be hard, but...
You've got to, obviously, Slot's
there
got to...
must have been a plan for it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
There had to have been, because there's no way you drop, 200 mil on 2 strikers and don't have a long-term plan to fit them both in the side. Like.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Something's got to... Ekatike off the left, we've never not seen it much, but...
I don't really...
I don't like
seeing
it,
he's doing the business down.
I know.
Down the middle.
But
Well, when they have a full pre-season together, we'll know them.
Yeah, but like...
But they're not going to have a full pre-season, though.
Oh, yeah.
The World Cup.
If Isaac was fit, I still wouldn't have him in the team as of right now, in terms of in terms of taking Ekatike's place.
Yeah, nah.
What more do you want from a striker as of right now from Ekatike?
Nah, definitely not.
He's offering you everything that you could have asked for. What we were expecting Isak to do when he first come in, those sort of thing.
Isak was just really unlucky, wasn't he?
Yeah. He's been unlucky.
Like, you never know, that goal against Spurs, great finish, could have just been the catalyst, and then he just gets
when he played against Atletico Madrid, he was that first half. He was probably our best player.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like everything that's just stuck to him.
Yeah.
He was so.
And that was on no pre-season, barely. Like, do you know what I mean? He'd been sitting at home for most of like the months.
That's why it was never too hard on him, to be honest, because he'd never had that pre-season. Like, he was never going to be match fit.
Yeah. He was out spinning at half time, man. That Atletico game, like that was his like his pre-season, man. Half time, go on, have a few spins, then get back in the dressing room.
Yeah, that was a mad one, no?
Them few months were just awkward, where like you didn't want to drop Ekatike, but Isak sort of had to play.
Yeah.
So it was just like
it's tough, innit? Like,
but you know, like obviously it's horrible he's injured, but at least now we know who's going to play, and we can just build around that for now.
You say that until Ekatike pulls his arm.
Well, yeah, obviously, but you know,
be saying
touch wood, that won't happen.
Good managers will find a way to get a system that works with them both and get Vert in his central positions.
Yeah.
Guardiola's had to do when Alvarez was flying with Haaland.
Yeah.
You played in centre mid at one point,
No, but then Alvarez left because he... Do you know what I mean? He wants to do
Foden, no, he's fit. Like Foden, Guardiola's a great example of fitting players in. So hopefully there's a plan in the future to get them both in.
There'll probably have to be a plan with the ball and without the ball.
Yeah.
Like a few different systems to get them in.
Speaking of Guardiola, how are we going to get on Sunday?
After the weekend, you've got to be confident, haven't you?
That first half, they were absolutely electric. City.
Yeah.
You guys watch them going, oh my God, this is some watch. And then second half, they just folded. Have you seen them not scored a goal in the second half all season?
Really?
Have they not?
No, and they've conceded like the most goals in the second half of games.
No, who scores?
That's
I
can't be true.
swear to God, I've seen something about it.
Maybe when another team has scored, they haven't scored, something like that.
I'll have to find it here, you know.
Yeah, that can't be
But
true.
the way they completely folded in that second half, like you could see how the atmosphere affected them, because after the Solanke second especially, they couldn't keep the ball together.
Yeah.
Like they were just getting pressed to death, literally.
No, I think off the back of Newcastle and even Karabakh, I think we go into that game on Sunday.
We've got to be fired up for that.
Oh, we will be. I think the crowd will be up for it, and I think the players will be, and I think they're all on a high. They've had 2 good games, 10 goals. Everything seems to be clicking with, like, the players seem to be working. And then you've got them who are on a low. They didn't get, what's it called, the last 8. Do you know what I mean?
They did, yeah?
Yeah, they did.
City?
Yeah. Newcastle, the only English team who missed out.
Yeah,
Oh, was it? Yeah.
City yet to score a second half goal in the Premier League this year.
But that
Okay,
Dohu
so
screamer
that was the second half?
that was the second half. Where
Well,
the
there
Dohu
mustn't be
scream.
many, must only be 1 or 2,
Yeah.
but
But even that,
What's
yes, that's got to seriously, like,
Yeah.
they folded, didn't they?
that's got to deflate them massively,
Yeah.
hasn't it?
I think if we win Sunday as well, the league is Arsenal's, and there's no competition unless we go and win it. Being around you too much. No, do you know what? We owe them one, don't we?
Yeah.
After the beginning of the season, we owe them one. Like,
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
we all went into that going, if we win this, because Arsenal just being beat to Sunderland, or drew with Sunderland, sorry, we win this, we're going to kick on.
But you see Rodley? He makes 2,032 seconds.
He looks
He should have been
shit
sent
now,
off. He should have been sent off though.
He looks so slow.
First half, he was really
He's
good.
He's
second
got a
half.
caravan on his
Only
back.
coming back though, and
He just looks
been
dead
injured,
slow
yeah.
and sluggish. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't even look half the player he was.
Yeah.
I mean, this because of how good he was.
Yeah.
But he just looks so slow. Like I've seen
No, I think
so
he's
many
been
City fans kicking off.
Haaland's on a bad run at the minute as well.
Yeah.
For his standards especially. I think
Why is there only 2 goals a game or something?
no, he is on a drought now. Like
He's quiet yesterday.
Is it
too.
4? He hasn't
He's
scored.
always quiet though, isn't he?
I think he starts the season that well, doesn't he? That he sort
Yeah.
of like this period he really
Yeah.
does struggle.
Tell you what, though, if you stop that Cherky, that's how you stop
He's
City at
good,
the
isn't he?
minute.
See, I seen that thing. Ekatiké's on 19 like goal involvement. No, I think goals this season in all comps or something. And he's second, and Haaland's gone like first on 31 or something like that. I think
This
the
all
season,
comes, is it?
yeah, I think the season Ekatiké's having, and Haaland's on like 31. And we're saying he's
But he's
having
on,
a dry patch.
no, but he is though.
No, that's what I
Like,
mean. Like
he
that's
is
how
on
good
it.
is.
Yeah,
He's just a
no,
pure
of course,
goal
yeah.
scorer, isn't he? Whereas Ekatiké's an actual like footballer.
Yeah.
So it's
He had
depends
the
what you like.
craziest start to the season.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like he's always on like 15 goals by December, and then
Mad.
everyone's like, "Oh, he's going to smash the record." And
Yeah.
he
He
did
has,
smash
like-
in this first season, but like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has like 10 bad games.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
He's still like clear of everything.
I think is it only recently he scored against Sunderland, which was a pen at home? Is that right?
Might
No,
be,
sorry,
yeah.
not Sunderland. Brighton was it? He scored a pen at home, and then other than that, he really hasn't been scored.
He
Like,
didn't
in the
score
league.
against Wolves, didn't start.
Didn't score against.
Didn't score against Spurs. Didn't score against Sunderland.
United.
United didn't
Yeah.
score.
I
Like
think it was
there's
just Brighton at home. He scored a pen, and then
Doesn't really
Chelsea
do well at
didn't score
Anfield either, does
He
he?
hasn't
No.
scored at Anfield, has he?
No,
Aguero never did he?
no.
Was it 8
They're
goals?
terrible at Anfield.
Yeah.
They really are. Other than that game behind closed doors, they are awful at Anfield.
I think we snogged them again on Sunday. You know, I'm not even joking. Like
Nah,
don't know about that. Like,
honestly,
I fancy us big time. Like I can't see us not winning
They're not
the
the
game.
most physical team, are they? In the midfield, you're going to have Rodri, Bernardo and Cherky.
Yeah.
Like, that's lighter than ours.
yeah,
Yeah.
defo.
No, honestly, I think again, Ekatike and Vert's going to run the show. I can see it happening right now. And Haaland's going to get bullied. He won't have a sniff. The crowd's going to be up for it, and it's going to be a good Sunday.
it's gonna be a brilliant Sunday, innit?
Yeah.
You said they aren't great at Anfield.
Mm.
If you could pick one game at Anfield that we played City against, what's your favourite?
4-3.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's
The
got to
Champions
be.
League one.
Yeah.
No,
the league.
the
Oh, the
league
league
one,
one,
the
the
league
league
one.
one.
Yeah,
I'd say the 3-1.
league.
Fabinho screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh,
Because that I think we just beat Villa the last minute the
Yeah.
week before,
Yeah.
and it felt like I think if we won, we went 9 points clear.
Yeah, was that the
Yeah.
one where it was like?
They were asking for a pen, weren't they?
Second
Fabinho.
goals in the box,
Yeah.
and then we went the other end,
Yeah,
took
yeah,
scores.
Severe
Yeah.
head
I
loss,
think
wasn't
that felt like I think
That was the
Mourinho was on
nailed-on,
punditry
wasn't
as well that
Yeah.
day, and he was like, "The league's done here,"
Yeah.
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 and that was like a big one because obviously like, I think we all believed properly when we beat United, but I think beating City was like 90%.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
belief was there.
Last year though, you know, beating 2-0, that was another big one. Where you were like, that sort of put the nail in City a bit. Because
Yeah.
they were really poor around this, you know.
That
around-
away though, when
No, you know, but even when we beat them at home,
I don't know.
it was like, I
oh,
think
with
that-
Salah and Gap.
yeah. I think that put us quite a bit ahead of them, so it was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you felt
Yeah,
like
it
that.
did,
Yeah,
yeah.
like that put the nail in the coffin for them a
We
little
just
bit
beat
as well.
Madrid then as well.
We just beat
We
Madrid as well.
Madrid.
Like Villa, we were flying, weren't
Yeah.
we? And like City had some really poor results. So
Do you know? I mean, not necessarily the game, but the moment. Do you know when we drew 0-0 and they missed the pen last minute? I remember
that's-
that. Like it was like we scored last minute.
yeah.
It was like we scored last minute. The limbs.
we didn't
like,
win it either, but that 2-2 was a great game against them.
Yeah,
Was that
that
the
was
one
When
where
nice.
Salah
Salah,
took
Salah
piss on the
scored, that
right?
absolutely, yeah, that was a boss
That
game.
was nearly as good as the game where we got beat 2-1 in terms of like quality games, where like two absolute high level
Yeah.
teams.
And then
would have
Fabinho
gone
had
at
that chance at the very end.
it. Yeah. Well, shouldn't we got a penalty as well in a in the
It was
Oh, the
Doku
McAllister
one.
one. When Doku just volleyed McAllister in the
Yeah.
head
And
of
then they
pen.
put it on the Premier League thing.
Yeah.
Like the main
They've
picture.
made that the picture.
The
Yeah.
red card.
Another one, you know, when we beat them 1-0, Salah spun Cancelo.
Yeah,
That was a boss
yeah, 'cause we
game.
were struggling at the time,
Yeah,
weren't we? Yeah.
And that was
That's
that was a
like
proper.
a
Because the Pep
Anfield.
Lewis said that day as well.
It was when it was
Yeah.
when.
Yeah.
No, it weren't that one. But
it not?
it was the one when, you know, when Bernardo absolutely ragged Salah and didn't get given.
Yeah.
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 That was like a prime Anfield
Yeah,
atmosphere. That was a great
yeah.
game.
I've got a terrible memory, me. Don't have a clue.
To be fair, we
When
didn't
any
win.
of these
We
were.
didn't win nothing that season, but it was just one of them games that sticks out.
Yeah.
As like no one fancied us to beat them, and we still,
Yeah.
you know, we still beat them. So
Yeah, I think if I had to pick one, it would be the 3-1.
Yeah,
I forgot about that one. That's a brilliant shot though. But the 3-1 was when that Fabinho goal went in, the whole ground erupted. It was
Yeah.
not as good, but like when the crowd erupted when McAllister scored in Spurs,
Yeah.
it had that similar kind of feel to it, like worldy. Oh my god.
That
The goal.
Chamberlain one. That was
Champions
that's
League.
The
yeah.
Champions League one, yeah. Again, that was the season we lost in Kiev, weren't it?
Yeah.
Our season ticket win in the Auto Cup for that year, so I didn't get it. Like, we didn't go,
Yeah.
basically. So that one just completely slipped my mind, yeah. Missed a good one there.
Yeah, proper good one.
Yeah, no, that was a belt, that one.
Score, do you reckon then? Just cut you off there, sorry, lads.
No, I'm saying we've had a few good games against them.
3-1 Liverpool.
3-1.
I think if we can get in at half time, not losing, I think we'll blow them away second half, judging by their second halves. It seems like they don't really have many leaders as well.
Diaz is out, isn't he? Diaz is injured. Obviously, they've got quite a young defence.
I think
if
I'm not wrong, when Rodri and Bernardo, I think Bernardo Silva came off and he gave the armband to Rodri, then Rodri got subbed. Next minute, Nico O'Reilly's got the captain's armband on. Yeah, I think he threw it to Gay, and Gay passed it on to Nico O'Reilly.
Defensively, they are suspect, defo.
Yeah.
And the way TK's playing, if you can
bully them both in here, that cushion of
that's what I mean. If you can play on them, though, similar to the way he played off Burn and then on Chow, like
4-0.
That's their weakness, isn't it? 4-0. 3-2.
I reckon 4-1, mate. Honestly, I'm so confident. Like, I reckon we'll concede because we concede every game we play.
No, we won't. Haaland's never scored.
He's not gonna score.
No. Lad, 4-0.
4-0.
Yeah.
I hope you're right. I hope I'm right as well. But if we win this, we go 5 behind them, and it's again
Title's back on.
Title's back on, yeah. It's a bit more of a cushion in it in the running for the top 5 sort of thing, because it looks like Arsenal will kick on and then eventually go and win the league. But then you're in such a distance to City and Villa now. Like, we thought they'd crawled away, but now we've crawled it back. There's a point in us, Chelsea and United, and again, they've evidently dropped points in games.
Have we got to go to you've got to go to United, haven't we?
Go to Villa.
Yeah, well, our last 4
Chelsea
is Chelsea at home, United away.
Is it?
Villa,
Our last 4 games?
Villa away, Brentford at home. So they're our last 4. We play, and Brentford are in the run as well. Are they 7th or 8th?
That's a bad last few games, that, you know.
So, like,
we're all going to be like, if we win them, that's like changes it, doesn't it?
And I think as well it'll be hard balancing that in the Champions League.
That's the only beauty though, in terms of like, if we're not 100% got Europe at that stage and we're still in the Champions League, like, you have a big month of games, whereas like you've got to beat United away to get top 5, you've got to beat Chelsea at home, got a European game in the middle, it's
entertaining. You've got to beat United away to get top 5. No matter how bad they are, it's just like...
Going Old Trafford's always hard, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
We've done them in a few times there recently, but it's always...
Never an easy place to go.
It's always an hard place to go.
Some of the records that the fellas have there, like, being like 40 odd, 50, 60 times, and they've won like
5 times.
You've got count on one.
You've got to worry, like, you know, you've got to worry about us, haven't you? Because Chelsea and United still got points. Like, I know they're playing well now, but they, you know,
United got battered by Fulham.
They will drop points. So you've just got to worry about us, win the games we should win, and let the rest do its thing. Because
who have you got after City?
Forest.
No, it's Sunderland
and then Forest.
Sunderland midweek, and then it's
on a Sunday, innit?
Brighton in the Cup.
Yeah,
then it's Forest the 22nd.
They're 2 tricky away games, to be fair.
Yeah.
And then we've got Wolves somewhere in the mix as well. That's big first week of March, innit? The Wolves
after the break.
Tuesday, yeah. I think it's that. So so it's our next 5 will be Sunderland, Brighton in the Cup, Forest, and Wolves.
After City.
Is that 4 or 5? Can I not count?
And then you missed out City.
Oh, yes,
City 5, yeah.
So after City, yeah. So again,
so I'd say game by game, haven't you? Like,
that's what we've got to do.
We know what we're fighting for now. We're not fighting for the league. We're fighting for top 5. So take it game by game.
Yeah. Let's call it there then, lads.
Yeah.
Got it. Like I said at the beginning of the episode, if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you do, and make sure you share with all the mates. I can't do these intros and outros, can I? Proper fumble. Make sure you share with all your mates, and nice one for watching, and we'll see you next week when we absolutely batter City up the Reds.